Joe Biden's political career has spanned a lifetime of achievement. Sworn in as a U.S. Senator for Delaware in 1973, he was just 30 years old, the minimum age to hold that office.
Do solemnly swear.
Nearly 50 years later, Biden was sworn in as the oldest president in U.S. history. The path has been long and winding. Haunted by tragedy, Biden became a senator just weeks after his first wife and one-year-old daughter died in a car crash. His two sons, Beau and Hunter, survived. It would help shape a deeply emotional and empathetic politician who championed causes such as civil rights, greater access to health care, consumer protection and the environment. As a devout Catholic, he, however, has criticized states that have restricted access to abortion and said Roe versus Wade got it right. He rose through the ranks in the Senate, chairing powerful committees such as Foreign Affairs and Judiciary. He then set his sights on the White House.
Oh, I am running for president.
He ran unsuccessfully for president in 1988, bowing out over allegations of plagiarism, and then again in 2008, losing in the primaries to a young, charismatic candidate, Barack Obama. Biden's experience in the U.S. Senate and his legislative connections made him an ideal pick as Obama's vice president, a role he served in for 8 years. In 2015, Biden ended months of speculation and announced he wouldn't run for president. The Democratic nomination went to Hillary Clinton. Clinton's loss to Donald Trump in the 2016 election shocked the nation and emboldened Biden, who ran against Trump in 2020 as the nation was racked by COVID and confusion. Biden won convincingly, gaining 7 million more popular votes than Trump, and despite a divided Congress, managed to pass many key legislative programs to help the U.S. emerge from the pandemic, rebuild infrastructure, invest in green technologies, and push to bring back production of semiconductors back to the U.S. He became the first president to join a picket line as auto workers demanded better wages and conditions. He rallied the Democrats after the Supreme Court struck down the constitutional right to an abortion. He helped save many congressional seats in the 2022 midterm elections, which the party of an incumbent president tends to lose. In foreign affairs, he helped provide tens of billions of U.S. aid to Ukraine, the admission of Finland and Sweden into the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO. But all this energy and achievement began to wane. Biden appeared slower. His administration was accused of trying to hide his aging from the public and the media. The Trump campaign attacked Biden as too old and incompetent. Then came the June debate with Donald Trump. It was widely regarded as a disaster for Biden.
We have 1,000 trillionaires in America. Billionaires in America.
Rambling, unsure, and showing his age, the Democratic Party went into panic mode. Polls showed Biden losing against Trump this November, and potentially by wide margins, threatening Democratic seats in Congress, not just the White House. The party started to move against his candidacy publicly and privately. And the failed assassination attempt against Trump and his boost at the Republican convention added to the momentum to replace Biden. Bowing to the inevitable, the 81-year-old Biden has now stepped aside. A 50-year career of public service will be debated for decades to come. Nathan King, CGTN, Washington.